Hey, tonight I have a really awesome friend with me. I thought I'd try something new, something different. I'm going to have her read a little bit of the book just so you can hear it in a different tone and a different voice. And, I think that whenever people talk, depending on their different tone that's nothing like mine, it might capture something in you that I'm not hitting with my tone of voice. So anyway, so that was kind of my thought behind why I am letting a friend read my book. Her name's Ingrid, and she's just an awesome person, and she's here visiting me for, only another day.
I know, tomorrow.
So anyway, so we're going to start, what page are we starting on?
We're starting on page 79, and we're about 3/4 of the way down on the right-hand side. And I'm starting at the part that says, let's do a ceremonial ritual and tie this sword that I got from my best friend Bob, who died in the Gulf. It can be for this trip to India. I'm going with you. We're going to see your mother. This may be your only opportunity to see her. Okay, fine, I replied, annoyed. He takes me upstairs to the sword and ties the cord intently around the sword. I don't know why this matters, but it feels powerful, just to observe him as he makes his own ritual. We'll go to India, see your country, your mother, and I'll be there for you through the entire trip. This sword will be a symbol of the rock that I will be for you, he says as he stares deeply into my eyes. I'm now softened to the idea. I have someone who will go with me and support me on my trip. I'm scared to death, and I'm curious to see what she looks like. And we could just spend a couple of days with her. Okay, I will find her through Shirley. She will find out from Rabia. I speak. I get Rabia's address from Mama D and send off a letter telling her I'm coming to India. A couple of months later, an aerogram arrives with a photo inside. It is a photo of my mother and brother. My first time to see a photo of my brother. It states, now you know what we look like. Look for us at the airport. I can't believe how young she looks. And look at my sweet young brother. I'm so excited, but also scared to death for December to come. I write journal entries of how it will feel to see her, imagining it over and over in my head. The time is here. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to India and meeting my mother, I write. This is the last leg of my journey and the last leg of life as I know it.
Wow. Thanks. It's so different to
It
hear
is.
someone else reading what I wrote
And
about my life.
Well, and it brings back memories of reading in school, but yet, having read this once to myself. I haven't reread the book yet. So yeah, I stumbled a little bit over things, but
You did great.
Thanks. It was fun.
That was just such a powerful time because it was like, I feel like I made a decision, I had that fork in the road where I can either just not walk through my fears and do something that was really awkward, really uncomfortable, something I really didn't want to do. But I don't know, something in me just kind of pushed me to go, you know what, you have to do this, whether you want to or not. And sometimes when we do those things, that can be, at times it can be this opening and this gap into something that you didn't even know existed. And that's really what happened for me. It opened it just, making that one decision changed my life. And I know you've probably experienced at some point that one decision that absolutely took you on a ride of your life that you didn't know was coming, right, Ingrid?
Absolutely.
And that's kind of what I remember from, listening to her read this, is just how scared shitless I was, for one, And for 2, just the amount of faith I had to have to push through that and just say, screw it. I have to go see this person that I think I've been told doesn't love me or want me.
Your brother. I mean, seeing your sweet face of your brother was just really, I don't know, tender. It's a tender moment too, because of having not a lot of knowledge about with him, because he came after, right?
Yeah. When I got the picture, I was just kind of like, wow, these people look like me.
Right.
My mom is like me. It was so strange to just see that picture. Even though I had seen pictures of her, before, but this was like an updated picture that, was like her a little bit older, not 19 years old.
And you're not that child or younger person seeing it. Like, you're an matured woman and having lived a lot of her life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like, if you have those moments that come up in your life where you have to make that decision that's scary as hell and that you really feel a lot of resistance to, sometimes you really have to walk through it. You just have to do it. And on the other side is not always the greatest, and it's not always the worst, but it is part of your journey in life.
And it's coming in the book.
Did you have anything else to say?
No, I'm just really thankful to be here and really appreciate my friend and love the friendship that we've created over the time. And
Me too.
Really generous hostess, and I love her. Thanks. Love her a lot. So
thank you, and I appreciate you guys so much for all the little comments you send to me, and I know you're watching me on YouTube or whatever, and I really do appreciate that you're supporting me and listening to my story and sharing it, and just keep continuing to do that.
Yes, please.
And I have been playing hooky, which I'm sorry for the last couple days.
My fault.
But I'm back. So, thank you.